10 beautiful places to visit in Greece. Hello and welcome to Travel and Migration Hub. Today we'll talk about the beautiful places to visit in Greece. So let's get going. Number 10. Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki is a port, a palace of higher learning, and a cultural giant. Considered the city's landmark, the White Tower is clearly one of the best places to see here. Built in 1535, the tower was initially surrounded by heavy walls as it was used as a prison during the Ottoman occupation of Greece. There, many prisoners were tortured and executed. The 34-meter-high tower is now hosting the White Tower Museum, dedicated to Thessaloniki's history from the Roman era to the present day. You can admire a beautiful 360-degree view of the city, the sea, and even Mount Olympus, Greece's highest summit. During your visit, you can also go to the tower's top floor. Number 9. Meteora, Greece. Rising from the plain of Thessaly in mainland Greece, Meteora is a mesmerizing group of vertical rocks reaching up to 300 meters high, which time has twisted into bizarre and beautiful formations. And perched atop these rocks are the monasteries of Meteora, constructed from 1356 onwards, which appear to hang in the air. The stones are some of the most fairy tale magical places to visit in all of Greece. There were once 24 monasteries, but that number's dwindled over the centuries. Today, there are just 6 monasteries still occupied. One of the best ways to explore these sacred sites, which have been proclaimed a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is on foot, hiking between them. Number 8. Athens, Greece. Athens is one of the world's oldest cities, filled with archaeological treasures. The city's littered with ancient Greek and Roman ruins. Visiting Athens is like taking a step back in time, an excellent history lesson that's great for all ages. The Acropolis is on an abrupt rocky outcrop above the city and has world-renowned classical landmarks. The pinnacle of these is the Parthenon, but the Propylaea, the Erechtheion, and the Temple of Athena Nike are indispensable. You can skip the queues and get enthralling inside facts and tidbits about ancient Greek democracy and philosophy with registered guides. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video to find the most visited archaeological site in Greece. Number 7. Corfu. Sitting pretty in the sparkling Ionian Sea, Corfu is one of the most romantic islands in Greece. The cosmopolitan charm of today blends effortlessly with Venetian and French influences from the past, making Corfu an idyllic setting for a vacation in the sun. Enjoy a complete walking tour that includes a stop in the coastal area of Kanoni, offering sleepy seaside town vibes and authentic Greek food bites. You can stroll along charming alleyways and visit traditional shops for food tastings and souvenir shopping. Moreover, you can take in historic highlights like the Old Fortress and the Palace of St. Michael to explore history. Number 6. Naxos. The largest of the Cyclades Islands, Naxos has come into its own as a significant Greek tourist destination over the last decade. It has much to offer for thrill seekers and lovers of the outdoors, from kite surfing and windsurfing at Laguna Beach Park and Mikri Vigla to scuba diving the nearby reefs and wrecks and hiking on Mount Zas. You can take a walk to the famous Portara at the Temple of Apollo, check out the 13th century castle in the main town of Naxos, and discover the ancient Temple of Demeter, which are just some of the best things to do in Naxos for history buffs. Number 5. Cirrus. One of the most popular Greek islands, Cirrus is a unique blend of contrasts: Cycladic minimalism and medieval charm, Orthodox and Catholic heritage, rugged hillsides, and little fishing villages. The diversity is astounding. It's also a Greek island that's a firm family favorite, with a great variety of food, local products, and beaches all around the coastline. Hermopolis is the city's capital and main town and is said to be one of the most beautiful towns in the Cyclades. It has elegant marble neoclassical buildings, beautiful Venetian mansions, numerous winding alleyways, and a bustling port. Number 4. Santorini. This island is one of the world's most unique destinations, not just because it's in the vast crater of a volcano. There's nothing quite like standing at the top of the multicolored cliffs that Santorini's famous for. The whitewashed villages crown the island with views over its sea-flanked edges. Rural vineyards span huge stretches inland, and the beaches are black, red, and out of this world. There's plenty for explorers, foodies, and culture vultures to discover. From archaeological sites to swimming spots and friendly hotels, brilliant wine, and Mediterranean food. Tucked in the lower part of Oia, Amudi Bay is a tiny fishing village with a charming little dock. The water here sparkles deep blue and light turquoise. It's holiday brochure perfection. Number 3. Parthenon. The Parthenon, dedicated by the Athenians to Athena Parthenos, the patron of their city, is the most magnificent creation of Athenian democracy at the height of its power. It's also the finest monument on the Acropolis regarding conception and execution. The interior demonstrates an innovative approach to both new and old elements. The two-sloped wooden roof has marble tiles, marble palmet-shaped false antefixes along the edges of its long sides, and false spouts in the shape of lion heads at the corners. Inside the cella, a double pie-shaped colonnade established a background for the gold and ivory statue of Athena Parthenos, which showed the Nike or victory to the Athenians. The west room, where the city's treasures were kept, had 4 Ionic columns. Number 2. Mykonos. Mykonos carries a particular reputation, but much like its Balearic brethren, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Sure, you can party all night long as world-famous DJs do their thing on lofted stages, and you can gaze out at the mega yachts and private jets that ferry celebrities to the island. Mykonos town here is one of the best preserved historic towns. Here, whitewashed cube-like homes stand out beautifully with brightly painted wooden doors to make simple yet stunning contrasts. It's the perfect destination to explore. Number 1. Delphi. Right at the foothill of Mount Parnassus in central Greece lies Delphi, one of the most important archaeological sites of the ancient Greek world. The seat of the high priestess of the Oracle of Apollo is found in the shadow of Phaedriades rocks, 2 awe-inspiring natural rock formations over 700 meters high, dominating the landscape. A wonderful collection in its own right, the Delphi Archaeological Museum is a perfect complement to the archaeological site and a must-do while visiting Delphi. The museum is approachable and well-organized, housing important artifacts from the 2nd millennium BC to late antiquity, all sourced from the excavation. The museum's most prized works include elaborately carved friezes from the ancient buildings and statues like the Kuroi of Delphi, the Naxian Sphinx, and the famous and exquisitely detailed bronze charioteer. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Remember to share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe to the channel to experience all travel updates.